Hi everyone.
Hi.
Okay, so one day you just wake up and realize, wait, what? When did I become an adult? There was no ceremony, no diploma, no background music. It just happened. Suddenly, you know that buying a washing machine isn't magic. It's an investment, for example. And let's meet after work sounds less like a plan and more like a logical nightmare. So today on a live podcast Kazi Cows exclusively on 8-8.uk we are diving into adulthood. Not in the boring taxes and responsibilities way, but in how it feels messy, confusing, and sometimes painfully beautiful. Because deep down, maybe we are all just kids who learn how to pretend we are okay. So, today you can listen your unfortunately or maybe in happiness as usually the voice of your host Michael Swetly, and today our virtual guest Nastya Byshenko from Warsaw.
Hi.
Oh, sorry,
Wroclaw.
Wroclaw,
Wroclaw.
Poland. Yeah, sorry, I did a mistake. You want to return again?
No, 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 no.
Okay. Hello. Yeah. Okay.
Hello.
Okay. So the first, how it works? How's go the podcast today? We just go for some theses for some topics with some questions and topics for discussion. Um,
Yay.
as kids, we imagine there is a clear point where it happens: 18, graduation, first job. In reality, it's not a jump; it's a slow crawl. Every day you understand a bit more and believe a bit less that anyone it all figures out. So, when did you first feel like an adult? Let's talk about it. After which age, first of all, and in what type of moment? I mean, like for example, if you talk about me, the first maybe time it was in a dialogue with my friends, and they just joke about something and talk about something. I just sit there and see this moment and think in my mind, what the fuck are we talking about? It's very stupid. Why?
Mm.
Why we need to talk about these topics? There is something like, oh, you got the hero in this game? Really? Mobile game. Wow! I also collect these heroes. Wow, it's my favorite character from these cards. Oh, really? Wow! I just wish to get this character for 1000 rubles. I can't believe it. I just want to get
Mm.
it and go to school and show them that I have this hero. I'm superhero right now. And I just think that, what the fuck, man, you are 14 or 13 age, and you just think about these so stupid little things. Why don't think about, oh, let's create something? For example, in the same age, I just thought about, okay, I want to create animation movie. I want to create something like comics. draw something and create something that can shine around the world. So I just do it like this, but they just say, oh, it's so boring. I just want to play my computer or my smartphone. Let's play this shit game. I say no, never. Okay, and therefore, a lot of times it was like my friend just go somewhere together, and I just sit and see this, and they just
And stayed alone.
and I say like this, very serious, and therefore we, after this moment, never find the connect like before. But only with one guy from this, I keep connection, but not so much like before again, because we have very big difference. So what about you, Nastya?
Well, I don't know. It is a bit hard to say when I understood that I'm adult, because I think I'm still not an adult. Because honestly, I mean, like being an adult, it's kind of like, how to say, it's a bit. Mm, oh, it's not working. Okay, just for everyone to explain, I have this challenge for myself. I've been wanting to do these nails for I think several weeks. And I'm just like, okay, I will have a company that I will be comfortable in, and I will do my nails till the end of podcast, because I mean, like, I'm new to this stuff and my nail is falling off. So yeah, anyways, so I remember when we had this kind of things, and I remember at some point it was just like, I don't remember what age it was or something like that, but I remember when I started to understand that I'm growing up, not like becoming an adult, but like I'm growing up. And I remember we were sitting in Astana with my friends. We were like going alone without parents, like, we are 16, and we were just like, yeah. And I remember at one time we were just like sitting and we were talking like, guys, I think we need to do something like responsible. We need to stay home. We have a competition tomorrow. And we were just like, oh, I mean, like, it would, like, we were just like, okay. I mean, like, yes, it's responsible, but again, we were just like having this time without parents, and we were just like, no, let's stay in, let's not go. And we were sitting and discussing like things about like health or something, like, and we were like, do you know that like this amount of people are ill with diabetes or something like that? And I was just like, oh shit, I mean, like, we're only 16 and we're talking about this kind of things. And it was a bit strange. And then I remember when we were like with my friends, we were already 19 or 20 something. And like, I remember we were sitting drinking beer. And at some point we were just like started talking about like how world right now is different, how the economy works and so on. And I'm just like, oh, I mean, like, because I have other friends at 19 who are just like going around partying, doing like some crazy stuff, and we were sitting and talking about economics. That was so weird. Okay. I mean, like, it is weird.
How do you think anyone ever truly feels ready for it, or never?
Never. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, how you can be ready to the point of life that you don't know when it will come? Mm-hmm. I mean, like, if we talk about like some situations, again, I'm not gonna be saying like adulthood, I'm gonna be saying like growing up or like gain knowledge and so on, because I mean, like, sometimes there are children that go through very difficult like family things, and they have to understand things more quickly than others. And I mean, like, in the way they have to grow up faster or becoming an adult faster. And I mean, like, you're not ready for that. And again, even though when we always say like even when you are moving to another city and country, do you think I was ready to move to Poland? I wasn't. And like, I didn't even think about the struggles that I will like gain here, or about the things that can happen here and will happen here. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just like, oh, okay, that's gonna be a fun experience. But right now here, I'm just like, oh, that's how it's supposed to be, like, these kind of things. So I don't think that you can be ready for that, honestly.
Okay, because I think
But
that
what do you think?
I think that
Sorry.
I know some persons who just already been ready, maybe from childhood, young, very young, and they already adult, because it's you can see this like they wear their clothes, how they think, how they speak with you, what they do for their living. What, for example, one type of people can read books and be quiet, but talk with you like already adult person, yeah. But other type will say, no. Really? Really? You just did it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's great. That's great.
That's
Yeah.
nice. That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, yeah. And therefore, yeah, I know some people who already maybe 25 and they same. I just demonstrate for you, but it's fucking shit. That's all. So also I said that about responsibility with no manual, cause if nobody ready for this, or not so much persons, yeah, not so many persons. So and we don't have any instruction, any manual for to be ready after this moment that I got. Okay, I'm adult after this. So and we don't know how to go more. We don't do something like it's like it could be really great if it was it could be like a new level in the game when you just pass or just finish another level and you just go somewhere and you just know, okay, if
You get
before
instructions at
20,
least.
if before, for example, 50 levels, I just go without any problem. I know that there is some noobs, there is some NPC, so I have magic, I have this mode, and this mode. I will win, and maybe I will find some achievements for my way on this level, 16th level.
Mm-hmm.
But no, you don't know what will be with you already tomorrow. And you
Yeah.
say, oh really, I need to go this level without any map. It's like in the game you can see map, but here you don't know
Yeah, at
your next
least.
step, yeah. And therefore the strangest thing about growing up is realizing there are no real adults left above you. It's something like this, and you are the one accepted to know what to do, but you don't, and everyone's just improvising their way through some different things. Because one type of people can go to bank and rob it. Another type will go and invest. And the same with education, with learning some subjects or something like this. It's always something like this.
I
So
mean, like, uh-huh.
why do we always assume other adults are doing better than we are?
I mean, it's just like it comes from the childhood, you know?
Ah.
I mean, like, each time when I was 16 and I remember that I had a curfew hour.
Mm-hmm.
It was like around 9 p.m. I had to be at home. And I remember, and I was just like, but I was talking to my grandma and my mom. Well, usually that's what my grandma would tell me. And I was just like, but why I cannot go like at least till 10 or 11 p.m. because I mean, like my friends are working like this and walking and having fun, and I have to be home at 9. And my
Mm-hmm.
grandma would always tell me, like, when you're gonna be 18, you will go out. And I'm just like, why? And she was like, because you're gonna be like a grown up, like you're gonna be older. And I'm just like, oh, okay. But then I turned up, I turned 18, and I was just like, I remember I came home like after around 10 p.m., 11 p.m., and I was just like so proud of myself. And I come home, and my grandma like, "Where the hell you been? Why are you so late?" And I'm just like, well, I'm 18. You told me that I can go out. And she was like, when you get married, you can go out. She was like this. And I mean, like, from our childhood and like from the movies, usually people like they're 18 or like 20 and they do this cool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And we wait for this age because we think like, oh, at 18, this gonna happen. Or sometimes it's just like, I remember when I was a young, like I was a girl, I was like I didn't really like myself how I looked, and I remember that I was just like, oh, at 18 I'm gonna be so like freaking pretty. It didn't happen.
Yes,
And
and
I
it's
was
always, it's
I was,
always.
yes, it's always like that, and I was so sad about it. And then I was just like, okay, because it's just like the overall idea that is coming like from outside world to us, that at 18, at 20, and like people look like they know it, that like they know what they're doing, but actually I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like I'm right now 25, and if I would met myself, like my younger self, she would be looking at me and would just like, oh wow, you're so cool, you know what I'm doing. And like I don't, I have no idea what I'm doing. Like
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea. I mean, like I know nothing. And it's just like also, I mean, like because the idea of the age is just like the age and that's it. I mean, like I think it's like this, honestly. Because of the age, because of this idea from the movies, from our parents and everything. Because like there is certain like age, not gap, but like this stereotype about the age.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
sure.
yeah.
It's always like this. So
Mm-hmm.
therefore, it looks like very strange thing. We are not ready for this every time.
Yeah. But I mean, like you were mentioning about the kids who are in their like teenage
Mm-hmm.
years and they already act as adults. I mean, I actually honestly feel bad for those kids
Mm-hmm.
a bit. I mean, like because right now it's just like everyone is, of course, they're smarter than their age and so on. But I mean, like being a child, being a teenager means being a teenager. And those teenagers, they try to act as adults, they try to be grown ups and so on, but they miss the most important thing, that they can right now go and have fun. Because I mean, like being an adult or being in your 20s is not that kind of fun. I mean, like you won't see your friends very often. I mean, like meeting with your friends is like a big thing. It's like already like, I mean, like if your schedules with your friends align and you can meet, it's already a celebration. And I mean, like, I feel bad a bit about those kids who try to act as adults because, I mean, like, they're missing the most important thing right now, to have fun.
um, is it okay to be grown up and still have no idea what you're doing? In this example.
I mean, yes, of course. I mean, like, how the hell are you gonna know what are you doing? It's your first time leaving. I mean,
So
like,
you just want to say that we have two types of people. When one type has a nice plan, any plan, doesn't matter, long plan or short plan for their life, yeah. Or we have this type of person who just don't know.
go with the flow.
Yes, yes. So you agree or no?
Well, yeah, I agree with that. I mean, like, my flatmate is like that. She has a plan. I mean, like, when we were talking with her and we were deciding to move to Wrocław together, we were talking and we were discussing, and she was so worried about for her not to get into the university
Mm-hmm.
because she was like, my whole life plan is based on this university. Like, if I'm not gonna go there, I'm gonna be like, my whole life plan gonna be ruined. And I'm just like, well, I only got in. I don't have any idea what is going to be next. And I mean, like, she has a whole like plan after graduation. During before graduation, she had this whole plan, and I was just like, I will go and see. Like, I because I don't know. I mean, like, I don't have a plan after graduation.
Adulthood is when you know something will hurt, but you still go through with it And when you learn to forgive, but not necessarily to forget. And when you realize life never promised you to be fair or simple, yeah. So, when did you realize that understanding something doesn't mean being okay with it? So, what?
No, I'm just listening to you, understanding the question.
I can repeat.
No. It's okay. It's okay. I'm listening to you. I'm listening.
When did you realize that understanding something doesn't mean being okay with it?
No, I think around when I was 19 or 18.
You just told me that you don't know when you'll be adult.
No, but I mean, like you're talking about understanding, but like not understanding about your future.
Oh, okay, got it.
Okay, I did 7 nails actually.
Uh huh. Nice.
Okay, I'm on a good path, I think.
Okay, but can you be emotionally mature and still feel like a child sometimes, right?
Yeah, of course.
So when some people say that men never grow, are you agree with it or
I
no?
really feel like you put me on spot with this question.
Uh
You're
huh.
putting me on.
But I'm not kidding on you.
No, I mean like uh it's just the saying that men never grow because usually when men are like having a job and so on, they go and like I mean like I have my brother, he's 31, he has family and everything. And I
Mm-hmm.
remember he called us recently. I think like no, not recently, like this recently thing.
Mm-hmm.
But he called us, I think, like a half a year ago or a year ago, and he was like, "Look," and he bought like this big ass Lego set that he assembled. And he was like, I have a moving, I think it was like a tractor or like excavator, something like that. And he was like, I did it. And my mom was just like, boys never grow up. And I mean, like, no, it's not like he's never growing up. I mean, like, he's fulfilling his childhood dreams. Because right now, even in my apartment, I'm spending money on the BTS figures because I have never been allowed to have a collection.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, like, I understand that when I'm gonna be like, and I mean, right now, it's also like a kid's thing, but I'm waiting for my salary to buy myself a Stitch Labubu. So, and you were saying like, man, never grow up. It's just like, it's just like the thing because right now you were an adult. Have you seen these videos in TikTok? Like, I'm spending my adult money.
Yeah. A lot.
Because I mean, like, nobody. Yeah, loans. But I mean, like, right now, nobody controls you and you can do whatever you want. And it's not about, like, men never grow up. Like, people never grow up. And it's about your inner child. And that's it, I think. So
Yeah.
I'm not posting, like, men never grow up. I'm posting, like, everyone never grows up. Because I mean, like, on women, we put a lot of things about household things and so on and the ideas. And it's just like sometimes we cannot see that women are doing this kind of things because usually there is more jokes about men doing that. That's it. That's why this saying appeared. We
Would
love
you
how my nails getting longer and I'm doing more things like that. Uh-huh.
would you like to return to your school time, as a lot of people say about in the movies, also in post-Soviet regions. Uh, you can listen about outside when you go somewhere, and they say, "Oh, it would be great to return to school time. Oh, it would be great to return to university time. Oh, it could be
Hell
very
no.
great to return, for example, in the garden, child garden."
Kindergarten.
Kindergarten, yeah. So therefore, it's strange.
Mm, okay, would you return to your school time or university time?
I think if in parallel universe, maybe yes, maybe yes. But in this universe with this timeline, I think no.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a second. Oh no. Okay, I'm here. I'm here. My iPod is like recharge.
What about you?
No, I would. No, hell no. I mean, like, if I had the possibility to go to my younger body with the knowledge that I have right now, with the mindset that I have right now, I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
But just for me to return into that timeline, into that, like my like how to say myself younger, without like just to be in that body of my younger self.
Myself younger? What do you mean?
Well, what do you mean?
Explain, please.
No, I mean like, so I would like, if I have a possibility to try time travel to my younger body when I was 14 in school, or like 20 at university, and if I could do that with my mindset right now, I would do that. But if I had the possibility to travel in time and to go and just like be myself younger when I was like 14 without any knowledge that I have right now, I would never do that. No.
Okay. But I know some people who really and seriously say that they want to return to their first class. I say, which way you want to return first class? School. They say, what do you mean? I say, okay, if you will return first class with no memory about your future, like right now, so what had changed? Nothing. Because it's the same you like before, but with zero memory and zero knowledge. If
and you will be doing
if you
the
will
same
return,
things.
for example, with your memory about 2025, about your future, about any friends in the future, about Bitcoin, about cryptocurrency, about maybe stock market, maybe about Steve Jobs and Apple, different things. So and he just said me, yes, I want to return with my memory, with my real right now memory they have right now. I say, and so I will just buy some some coins of Bitcoin. I will buy some things from stock market. I will buy Apple's actions and some papers. So and I will be rich right now. I say, but nobody believe you. You're a child.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have any rights to buy something. You don't have any money, so you will need to wait for maybe I don't know, in the best way, maybe 10 years or maybe 15 years before you can have a lot of money and buy something. Yeah, but for this time, a lot of companies already will be rich, and you just will lose your money again. Because right now you just don't have money to buy something, but this time when you in the past, so you just will don't have rights to buy something, but you have money, so it's the same. It's like a cycle of life.
Yeah, it's actually really good.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, I mean, like sometimes if the timing aligns right, it would be possible to do that. But I mean, like again, at what age? And you have to like, I mean, like if it would be possible to time travel, you would like really be sitting and thinking at what year it's better for you to go to your younger self. Would there be a possibility like this? Because there is actually a K drama. It's called like Marry My Husband. And the idea is that the girl, she returned to her body 10 years ago. And but with the knowledge that was happening for this 10 years. So she remembers everything, but she's like 10 years younger in that timeline. And she like the first thing she did, she came home and she was just like, oh, I remember this when I was like in 2023, and she's like in 2013, and she was just like, okay, this company is good, I need to buy stocks, I need to do that, I need to do that. And she was just like, she was researching it because the timing for her was perfect because she has her own money, she's like 20 something years old, she's working and she can do stuff. So I mean, like it has to be like a really perfect timing for you to go back and like buy things like this or do things like that. By the way, update, I did all my nails.
Why gray color?
Because I mean, like I have several like this with different styles, but because I'm trying them, wearing them for the first time, and I might lose nails and they can fall off, I'm just like worrying about losing a nail. And losing a gray nail, it's not that sad if I'm gonna lose the designed one, you know. Yeah. But yeah, anyway, so back to the topic.
Yeah, sure. I just allowed a great video with you on my Instagram.
Well, when I'm like gluing my nails, what did you?
Yeah, there is nice moment. Let me add you in like this, and also 8-8.uk. There is nice music in the background.
Okay. I'm holding my nail.
Yeah, I managed to.
That's actually a cute story.
Yeah.
I look so serious, like holding my nail like this.
No, it looks like movie. This is it. This looks like movie.
Yeah.
This is shot from movie.
Yeah.
So people go to 8-8.uk for it's like movie, real movie in life. Okay, so should we ever kill the inner child to become fully adult, or never?
No.
No, why no?
No.
Why no?
I mean, like having an inner child is something that just sometimes helps you to live easier, a bit mentally healthier, or a bit happier. Because, for example, right now, I understand that a lot of things that I'm doing are coming from my inner child, or the things that I wanted. And I mean, like, our childhood actually, like, forms us as a person, as like forms our personality, our likes, liking, disliking, and everything. And like, why do you want to kill or forget that part of yourself? Because I mean, like, if you're gonna kill your inner child, okay, but I mean, like, if you're gonna kill your inner child, what, like, you won't be like, you know, buying yourself like figures from your favorite movie, because it's just like a childhood thing to do. And like, your house gonna be look like with pictures, gray, beige, and so on. And I'm just like, how are you gonna be playing with your own children when you can act fun? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think like the 2-year-old will laugh when I'm gonna be coming to him and just like, what, do you know why bicycle fell down? It was too tired. You know?
Oh, I'm hoping for a movie from Forrest Gump, and there is in the bus. Do you remember this scene? In the childhood, he on the bus sees a beautiful girl, and he just say, "I never see so beautiful girl." She say, "So you gonna see it or you are not?" And in Russian translation, it was like, "Oh, you are or not you are." And he say, "Okay, yeah, I'm ready." It's the same. So, what
Yeah.
about the irony of adult life? No one warned us that 80% of adulthood is I'm tired. It's boring. I'm gonna sleep. Let's reschedule. And did I pay for the internet bill or never? Or what about my SIM card? Or what about my bank account? Let me check. I'm not sure that I can go to the coffee shop and buy some coffee, maybe latte or maybe cappuccino, because cappuccino not so high price. Why I don't want to do somewhere. So that staying home would become the dream plan. That you don't want to go somewhere with your friends, with some plans on any weekend, for example. Because I have friends that always say, "Oh, I don't, I just have a lot of work. Sorry for this, Misha. I need to go somewhere, but I can't because I need to work what." But some persons told me this interesting fact that he just
Hmm.
sleeps. He just sleeps. Every day he sleeps. He's very busy,
That
but he sleeps.
he's just like sleeping and that's it.
Every time, yeah, cause no, every free time. So besides work, he just sleep there, yeah. So
That's
and
actually
yeah,
uh-huh.
and or that peace and quiet would one day feel like luxury for you. Or you just say, "Oh, in this year I will have a nice vacation, so I would be sleep all the days. I don't do nothing and sleep. Oh, it's my dream. It's luxury life, not just go somewhere every day." And what surprised you most about being an adult? And why do we treat adulthood as something boring when it can actually be cozy?
No, I mean like because adulthood is really fucking boring. I cannot say anything. Because I mean like right now I'm living in a situation like uh recently me and my friends talked and we were just like, oh, let's go somewhere, like we want to go on a trip, and we were just like, let's go next week, and then we were just like, oh shit, we need to pay rent.
Yeah.
Like next week we have to pay rent. Okay, no. But then today, like several days ago, oh, not several days ago, several hours ago, sorry, mispronunciation. Me and my friend, like after we ended up our previous podcast, I went and we started cleaning. We started cleaning our apartment, and we were so happy about it
Oh,
that
okay.
we cleaned our apartment. I mean, like it's not that dirty, but I mean, like we were just like, oh, it's time for cleaning. And it was like, if I'm gonna tell my friends that I'm having fun cleaning, that I'm having like feeling good cleaning, they would say like, oh, you're boring. Because I mean, like cleaning is boring.
Yeah, I agree about it.
But I mean, like again, about your friend who is sleeping, actually it can be about mental problems. Because when I'm like, feeling really like in a high level of stress or burning out, I'm sleeping a lot. Just for me not to leave the day.
You see these cycles under my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't sleep.
I can see that. But yeah, but actually, I mean, like, being an adult is sometimes boring. It's sometimes like with the things with the banks and like when you schedule things and so on. But again, being an adult allows you a lot of opportunities and possibilities for you. Like, for example, right now, next month I'm going to Krakow. I mean, like, I earned money and I'm going to see my favorite group, like Big Time Rush. And I mean, like, I wouldn't allow myself.
Uh huh.
I mean, like, if I would tell this to my mom when I was a teenager, like, give me money for a Big Time Rush concert, she would be like, no, you won't go, and so on and so on. But right now,
And
I worked
but
my ass.
right now she just say, take me together.
Yeah, I mean, like, actually, right now, I mean, like, I earned money to buy myself a ticket and to ticket for a concert. And right now, I will be buying like ticket for the train and so on and blah blah blah. And I mean, like, it is so exciting because I know if I was a child, I couldn't have this opportunity or possibility or like being even abroad. I mean, like being an adult actually kind of allows you more possibilities, but again, how you treat them. Do you lose this possibility or no? So that's the thing.
Yeah, yeah,
And I
absolutely.
mean, like, it's also depends on you.
Therefore, when my friends, some friends say me that they would go to again to school in the school time, I just say, "What is difference?" They say me, "What do you mean?" I say that in school time you every morning stand up and go to school to be there around almost all the day, and after this you return, want to sleep, but you do something, for example, homework, and you sleep. After this, you go again. Yeah, and the same right now. You just open your eyes, prepare do some preparations. Yeah. After this, you
Go
stand
to
up
work.
and go to work. Be the almost all the day. Somebody all day. Yeah, and after this, you return, do some homework, clean in your restroom or something like this. Yeah, and after this you go to sleep. That's all. It's the same.
It is the same actually, but I
Yeah,
mean, like
difference
being
only in one thing that when you child and you go to school, so you have another type of currency like marks in your student book. But right now you need
nah.
to pay with money for everything. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I mean, like,
Just imagine. It's a very grateful true that before to be an adult, you pay for your life by your fantasy marks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in your school. But after
mhm.
you stand an adult, you need to pay for money. What a fuck! You don't see these marks. It's just like symbolical symbol somewhere. And people
Mhm.
say, okay, let's buy you new smartphone. Okay, let's go to the USA. Just travel around the world. All of this only for you. Only 5 mark in your student book every day. But right now you need to earn every day around 50,000 uh, tenge, for example. I don't know
Yes.
which value. Yeah, and you just can't find any mark, symbolical mark like 5. Give it for anybody, and nobody want to give you a smartphone. What a fuck wrong with
Yes.
this world?
I mean, like, I remember when in school, I was like, my parents would tell me, like, if you get all like straight A's, 5 mark, like, we will buy you a new phone. And I was working my ass off to get all straight A's. And for me, it was my currency. Like in school, it's like this: you
Yes,
work hard for
absolutely.
this. But then right now, I mean, like, if I want a new smartphone,
And
I have to work my
in
ass
school
off.
time, uh, it, it was three types, or maybe four types of people. The first classes of people. The first class is the rich guys. The second class, it's the rich guys with a very big high score of symbolical marks. Yeah, and other
Mm-hmm.
types who learn some subjects. Okay.
So good at some
Yeah. And
subjects
another
and not
type
but.
who don't do nothing, or they don't have nothing, or they have a lot because they are rich. Yeah,
I mean, like actually,
I think it's like this.
well, yeah, it's like this, and I mean, like also, I mean, like I worked in school, like I worked as an English teacher in private school, and it was full filled with rich kids, and it's like, I mean, like there are rich kids, and I mean, like I love kids, but those ones. I remember one time a student came and he was like, he was sad. And I was just like, why you're sad? I mean, like, what's happened? And he was like, we're not going to Maldives this winter. And I'm like, why? And he was like, my mom doesn't want to, so we're not going. We're staying here. And I'm like, okay. I mean, like, I understand why he is sad. And he was like, yeah, instead of Maldives, we're going to Thailand. And I'm like, you're sad because you're going to Thailand. I would never, I mean, like, I'm going on my vacation to the bar. I mean, like, in the same city, not even to the bar. I mean, like, I'm going to my friend's house. This is my vacation. I'm staying with my friend. And I mean, like, he said that he's going to Thailand.
Yeah.
But and it's just like, and I had kind of this thing, like, people in my school. And I mean, like, when you're a child, you only, like, think not about, like, how much money you have. Because, I mean, like, right now, when you're an adult, we talk about, like, you know, getting to know people, to date them, you know, like to build a family and something like that. And usually, I don't know why it's happening with the guys recently, but a lot of guys are just like starting to ask, how much money do you earn?
Mm-hmm.
And like this is right now a very, like, in adulthood, it's a very important subject for you to understand how your partner works, how much money they earns. But I mean, like, when you were a child, it was just like, you know, oh, he has a cool phone, like, you know, like, or like friends, everything was measured in, like, the things that the person had, or like how his clothes looked like. I mean, like, right now we also judge about these things, but again, it's also about what is in your pocket, what amount of money do you have. And it's like, it's actually really crazy thing of being an adult. It's really messy because right now you have to think about, like, money, because the only thing I want to go back to school is that my mom would give me money. That's it.
Yeah,
That's the
absolutely.
only thing. But yeah, but I mean, like, it's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. So, maybe adulthood is just learning to stay. I mean, like, staying in uncomfortable moments
Mm,
instead of running, for example. Staying kind when you are tired. Staying curious, even you've seen too much for the day. So what that mean to stay for you?
mm. I mean, like, the examples that you are giving, it's more about not staying, but keeping and understanding that you right now have responsibilities.
Okay, so where is this for
So
you?
I mean, like, it's staying in your mind. I mean, like, what I wanted to say when you said that, I mean, like, being an adult is understanding that you are right now on your own.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
And I mean,
okay.
like, it's like staying, but staying on your side, being on your side, like, by not by yourself. You can be by yourself, but I mean, like, staying on what you want, staying on what you would love to do, and so on. And I mean, like, staying in the moment a bit, and it's also like more like standing, like, alone sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Because I mean, you usually understand this kind of things when you're actually not fully, but like really separated from your family that supports you, or sometimes separated from your friends. Because I mean, like growing up, we separate from people that were in our childhood, in our high school, university, and so on. And I mean, like each time, it's more like you understand that you are staying in the moment, but you're every time you're in this moment and you're staying by yourself. You're alone. Because I mean, like right now, if I want to go to the university, like right now I'm doing my master's, it's also like something about being an adult. And I mean, like I understand the responsibility that I need to go because I'm paying a lot of money to be here in Europe, to stay here in Europe. And I mean, like, this is my responsibility. And this is my responsibility right now to understand that I need to pay for rent. I need to clean my house. I need to do that. I need to do that. Because when I was a child, it was usually my mom did or my grandma. And I mean, like, they were always by my side and they still are. But right now, I'm facing this not consequences. I wanted to say why I said
Mm-hmm.
consequences. I'm facing these struggles, and I mean like I'm facing them alone. I'm understanding them alone by myself, and it's more about being like staying like with yourself, not honestly
Yeah, yeah.
like this. So for me, staying is just like taking the responsibilities for what you need to do right now. What is your life going to be, or is it going right now? You're in the right place or not? Because you have a possibility to change it. And I mean, like you're staying on your side and you're just like doing whatever comfortable and you wish to do. So that's actually a really good thing when you were an adult, because when you were a child, your parents will just I mean, like, I can right now go and color my hair black. No one gonna tell me anything. It's just like a simple example. But what if I would come to my mom and tell her like I want to dye my hair black? She would smack my ass, like like
Yeah,
these
yeah.
kind of things.
Yeah, it's
So
true.
yeah,
It's true. And
that's true.
is it what makes someone truly grow up, or no?
I mean, like being alone,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
I mean, like, mm, well, again, about being alone, it's more about like being comfortable with you alone, you know? I mean, that you can spend time without other people. Like, it's not about like being alone or without any friends. That's fucking weird. But we have people like that. That's okay. And people are different.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, like, of course, it doesn't. It doesn't make you. I mean, like, it makes you it doesn't make you an adult, because for me there is no such a thing like being a fully adult.
Yeah.
But I mean like it makes you to grow up, to build yourself for seeing other struggles that you may face in the future and so on. But it's more about you creating your character without any other, any other, how to say, mm, any other pressure or any other mm, characters that are going on or other thoughts, and you're more like growing up by as a person because you built yourself in the way you want to think, you want to speak, and so on. You're growing up definitely by learning how to be alone with yourself. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh, I have to say it like that. I cannot. I'm so sorry. I love my nails. This is why I mean, like, if we were just like right now without our inner child, I wouldn't be sitting here and just like I'm so glad I have nails. Like, I
Yeah.
would be just like, yeah, nails.
So
You
unfortunately,
know,
this beautiful moment we have to finish because we don't have a lot of time for today episode. Maybe adulthood isn't when you stop dreaming, but when you start acting on your dreams, even when you are scared. It's not the end of childhood. It's a sequel, quicker, deeper, and a little
a new
more
level in the game.
fragile, yeah, but still full of wonder. And maybe being an adult doesn't mean having all the answers in your mind. Maybe it just means learning to live peacefully with the questions. So today you just listened or watched live podcast Kazi Chaos exclusively on the 828-UK 8-8.UK streaming platform. And today you listen to our voices, Michael Swetly and Nastya Byshenko. Okay, wish you a great evening or night or morning or day, and that your adulthood would be great.